Pisces Risings December 2022 is one of a lot of social energy. We start out the month with a lot going on in career, and we end the month with a lot going on with networking and your friends. If you're excited to dive into how this December 2022, the last rising sign video of this year, is going to play out in your life, do make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always updated for what the stars have in store for you. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Maren. In this video, I'm using the tropical zodiac and whole sign houses as I'm using Western astrology techniques, particularly ancient Hellenistic. And if you would like to look into my courses or reading availability, I will have those linked down below. Might be booked up, might not be open right now, but I will have things that you can check into if you'd like to learn more. So starting out the month from the 1st to the 2nd, Mercury is in your 10th house, squaring Neptune in your 1st house. There's a lot of planets in your 10th house of career. So the first 2 weeks is dominated by career focus, but Neptune in your 1st house shows that you might not be clear or you might not be straightforward, and that is causing issues with your career goals. On the 1st, Venus in your 10th house is opposing Mars in your 4th house. This is then showing friction between going after your goals in your career and some challenges at home. So there's something at home that's a friction, that's a challenge. It could be your literal home, it could also be your family, causing some issues with your career efforts. Now on the 4th, Venus in your 10th house will score Neptune in your 1st house, showing that you might have goals or be getting your hopes up around your career. Be careful around not taking the actions that would actually bring that. You're going to need to do more than just hope. You're going to need to be taking action. This Neptune square shows the possibility of not taking action towards what you have a goal at. On the 7th, there is a full moon in your Gemini 4th house. Now this full moon is very aggressive and it's an ending around family or living situation for you. So if there's some tension, there could be a moving out situation or a clear ending of something like a renovation or a remodeling. On the 8th, the sun in your 10th house will oppose Mars in your 4th house, reactivating that challenge between your career focus and some issues at home. But on the 9th, Venus enters your Capricorn 11th house. This is lovely for values, harmony, and beauty entering your 11th house of networking or friends. So the second half of the month has a lot of lovely energy for you to focus on around socializing or connecting with friends. From the 14th to the 15th, the sun in your 10th house will score Neptune in your 1st house. Again, be sure that if you have a lot of focus on your career, you're taking action towards that. And on the 17th to the 18th, Mercury in your 11th house will trine Uranus in your 3rd house. So suddenly your routine or what you're working on in writing, like your day-to-day content, is really helping out connecting with others or being in the right place at the right time. Like suddenly something that you're writing or working on puts you in the room with the exact people you need to be around. On the 20th, Jupiter enters your Aries 2nd house. So Jupiter was there over the summer. It was showing growth or expansion around money, around finance, around saving, and it's now re-entering that part of your chart to start 2023. So there's a re-emphasis on money and making money to start off the year. And from the 21st to the 22nd, the sun in your Capricorn 11th house will square Jupiter in your 2nd. This is really positive for people that you're friends with or networking, connecting you with financial opportunities in a really supportive way. On the 22nd, Venus in your 11th house will trine Uranus in your 3rd house, again connecting the people that you're around and having a really nice time with and being productive or having content and creativity that goes along with that. And on the 23rd, there is a new moon in your Capricorn 11th house. A new beginning around social groups that you're a part of, around connecting with others, around networking. Looks like you're having a really clear strategy to like network for your career that ends up being very, very grounded and very supportive. On the 29th, Mercury will station retrograde in your Capricorn 11th house, showing that there might be some miscommunications or issues as we go into 2023, connecting and scheduling with others, but it's a minor inconvenience. It is not that big of a deal. It's just a very social Mercury retrograde, so you might want to focus more on making sure your details with connecting with friends or family are clear rather than thinking that something like finance is what's going to be too affected. And we end the month on the 31st with Venus conjunct Pluto in your Capricorn 11th house. This is very intense energy around values and around connecting with others. So it might end on a pretty obsessive note with the people that you're around, but that's not the tone for the entire month. It's a much more lighthearted rest earlier part of the month. If you have any thoughts or comments you want to share about how this December sounds for your life, do let me know down below. I read almost everything that I can. On the subways, usually my comment reading time, and I'm always interested in hearing about how this is showing up in your life. So do let me know down below, and I hope that this is a fun month for you as I like the astrology of this month. I'm excited for it. The tarot card that we have here for Pisces risings is the Devil. So the Devil is not a card to be worried about. The Devil is a card around worldly priorities and literally what you need, like day-to-day food, water, shelter. So it shows a priority on that, which makes sense because Jupiter re-entering your second house is like, I need to grind and make all the money. So I think it goes in line with that. You really want to focus on career, you want to focus on money and build something valuable. Crazy to think that it was just a few years ago, alone in my NYU dorm room, that I was filming like 2017, 2018. I don't know if I don't remember the exact videos, but like that was me back then and this is me today, 2022. So small world. I will see you in the next one though, next year technically. Take care.
There is one